Welcome to Mix and Plants and Crafts. My name is Rachel, and welcome to the first end of month video. This video I'll be doing at the end of the month, every month, just to share some news going on in the plant room, some good news, some bad news, and some plant plans that I'll be sharing about next month and what's up and coming. I really like this idea for documenting purposes and for holding me accountable. If you ever want to get stuff done, I suggest opening a YouTube channel, because since I've opened this channel, I've gotten so much done. In the trials that we're going through at our house, I'm still getting stuff done. So yay. Now let's look at some good news going on in the plant room. So my Thai constellation that I repotted in the last video is doing great. I love that these roots are already showing up in here. I love it. I did put a netting at the bottom so the roots won't come out. I'm hoping it's gonna stay that way. I see this one's already growing out, but there is a netting still there, so I'm hoping it doesn't come through. Look at all those roots. Aerial root here, I was trying to gather up some orchid bark so I can get it to be planted in there to give the plant a little bit more support. And yeah, it's doing just that. I wonder how big it's going to be, but I think this is going to help the plant continue pushing new leaves. I have a new leaf coming in and it's going to continue sizing up. I'm very excited about that. If for those who don't remember, this plant went through a very drastic root rot and I had to cut it all the way back to a stump. And yeah, it's definitely doing well and thriving, and I'm very happy to see what's going on with this plant this month. I have a few alocasias in the cabinet, and these are doing well. These are the ones I repotted last month. This is a new leaf that just came in on this one. This was a leaf before, and then after, and now we have this. I am loving this leaf. I'm trying it with a drainage method to see if it's going to do okay, but I'm scared. I am scared because I don't want to lose this. So I might be moving this to no drainage next month. Here are a few more alocasias. This is Alocasia michelsiana. It's doing well. I need to water this, which is why I am so scared to leave these in drainage. I definitely think I am going to move it to no drainage. It's doing well. These new leaves are looking so fantastic, and there's another leaf coming in on this one. So I'm happy to see that I'm getting better with alocasias. Definitely something that I wanted to learn this year, and I feel like it's going to be an ongoing process for me. But I am loving what I see so far. I have an Alocasia cuprea right here that is a tiny starter plant, and I do have it in it's kind of a no drainage method. It needs to be watered. But it's doing well. New leaf came out, and I might leave it in here until it gets a little bigger, then add it to no drainage. These are the no drainage alocasias, and they are doing fantastic. I did have to water it yesterday, but this is the new leaf that's coming out on, this is the Alocasia imperialis, and the new leaf is coming, and this was the last leaf. Love it, and it's in no drainage, and it's doing so well. There is some algae on the bottom, but that's okay. I know it's probably doing that because of the light. So maybe I can make something for the bottom of this pot where I can block the light from coming at the bottom in my sewing room. I don't know. That seems to be why the algae will show up, is because of the light. So yeah, this one is doing so well. And this is my Alocasia zebrina that I saved from almost dying on me. And this is the newest leaf that just came out. I am so thankful for it. I'm so glad. This, and again, no drainage. I am loving a no drainage method. The alocasia mellow that I got, you'll be seeing an unboxing on this plant soon. I guess I shouldn't show you this update. Well, oh well. This one is also a no drainage, and a new leaf is coming. It isn't just a cup. I figured because it's so tiny, I can do it in a cup and then move it to something bigger. Other good news I had in the plant room this month was a bunch of my Hoya definitely bloomed for me. I had four, and that's very exciting for me. This one especially, I will show you. This is a starter plant that I got. I forget when I got it, but I'll insert at the bottom when I got it. And I did get a bloom from this one. If I can find a bloom, I'll show it to you. Um, I forget what this one's called. Oh gosh. I'll have to put the name at the bottom too. I need to be better about tags. This is one of the fastest growing Hoyas that I have. And just to get a bloom from a starter plant was definitely something that I was so happy about. I can probably propagate this and put it away for a trade too, since I have so many beautiful leaves. I think I will do that. It seems to be reaching for something to climb on. I had an idea of putting some like fishing line on the ceiling to have it come down, and then my Hoyas would grow up there. I had that idea. I might try that next month. We'll see. Okay, so now let's take a look at the plants that are struggling this month. And I have some to definitely show you. It is my begonia Brazilian lady. I had to cut it all the way back. Take a step back to see what it looks like. Um, it was just getting out of control and messy and dried out. I didn't do a good job watering this month. So I cut it all the way back to see what would happen. And I don't really mind having to do this to the plants, because if this plant was outside, I would be cutting it back for winter. So yeah, let's see how it does and how it grows back. Um, Excited, but there's a lot of shoots that I have that I left. Let's see what happens. I am so sad that I lost this plant, but it's okay. I know it'll come back by next year. I lost this plant to spider mites. The spider mites infestation was so bad on the plant. It was so thick, the webbing so thick. And I could not, there was no way I can save anything other than what I saved here. So these were the cuttings like hanging, like the plant was kind of hanging, and I was able to cut these off and clean them. I've been quarantining them. So, the roots are coming in. So I'll probably pot this up next month in a repot or something. So yeah, those two plants are definitely something that I struggled with this month. I did throw away some plants, and I have that spider mite outbreak. So I'm treating every plant in the plant room as if it had spider mites. It's going to be an ongoing process for me with the spider mite outbreak and treatment. It's going to go all the way until spring of next year, because I have to get this under control. I remember last year I brought a plant in from the big box store, and there's nothing wrong with going to a big box store and getting plants. I've gotten plants from there, but I did quarantine the plant when I brought it in, but I don't think I quarantined it long enough for these spider mites to show up. But those two plants that I bought had major issues with spider mites, and since I brought those plants in, I have been struggling with spider mites since then. So I have to get serious about my treatment and taking a look at my plants next month and see how I can get this down. But the treatment's going to go ongoing until spring, because once winter comes for us, the humidity drops so much because of the heat that we turn on, that spider mites just show up. Yeah. Okay, some other things that has gone on that has not been good news in the plant room for spider mites on my anthuriums. My anthuriums did have spider mites, and I treated them for a few days, and they have been doing better. This is the leaf that I found spider mites on, and as you can see that there's been some damage with spider mites. I did find some spider mites on this one, and I don't think I saw any on this one. the crystallinum. But once I treated this one with diatomaceous earth and I sprayed it with Captain Jack's, got, I'm getting 3 new leaves. So yeah, I think it might have had some spider mites, but I don't know. Did I find spider mites on this one? I think I did, but I treated this one as well. So it's going to be a continuous treatment in this room. All the plants that have been treated is getting a little sticker. And once I have 3 stickers on here, I will stop treatment to see if the spider mites will come back. The lessons I learned this month was the spider mite issue. Also, I have some propagations in water, and because of how busy we are right now, I've been forgetting about watering them, and then it dries out completely, and then the plant struggles. I have a few in here already. This is my Monstera albo that I had in water, and as you can see, the water is tiny, it's getting less, but I purposely put less water in here to fight against the root rot. But I am going to be moving my water propagations to a propagation box. I used to do propagation boxes and I stopped because then I leave it for like a year and I don't come back to it. But you know, if I do that with a propagation box, the plants, they're fine because they have 100% humidity, still growing. I can't do this to water propagations. So I'm going to be moving things to a moss propagation box. So stay tuned for that. Things I'll be doing for my next month plant plans is considering moving my begonias to another room. We have another bedroom here and I could put plants there. I usually don't like putting plants there because sometimes I forget about it. But if I do have a lot of plants there, I think I will pay attention. And I think I want to gather all my begonias and move it to that one room to see if it does well. It'll be nice to have everything in one room for begonias. I don't know. That's something I'm planning to do, planning to experiment with. I'll be moving some of my Hoyas that I have in fluval stratum because I was propagating it. This is fully propagated. I mean, come on. I'll be moving them out of stratum into soil, and this one is doing well. So there's a few of these that I have been propagating, and it's it's been doing well and it's grown. So yeah, we're gonna put it into soil because I don't think Hoyas like to stay in fluval too long because of airflow. Just my opinion. I don't know. If you have any other thoughts about Hoyas and fluval, let me know. Another plants that I'll be doing next month is moving my anthuriums to no drainage. So look out for that video. Continue to clean and organize the plant room because it is a mess. It's a mess, a mess, a mess. I love to hear how your plant room is doing and any highs and lows for this month. What are your plans for next month? I love to hear that too. My next video on this channel will be a Hoya unboxing, repot, and update all in one video. So be looking out for that on Sunday. Thank you so much for coming to the end of month video. I'm looking forward to the series just to get some plant updates in every month. I actually like it just for documenting. I hope you've enjoyed it and I'll see you in the next video.